Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Record Keeper, where we're going to continue with the record dungeons, which I think are going to be the majority of what I do going forward. Like, again, every so often I might come up against a new mechanic I really want to look at on screen or show off, or have questions about mechanics or that other stuff, but I think this is the majority of what I want to spend time with here. Again, the other stuff I'm having a lot of fun with, but in a way that is kind of like, while I'm on a walk, I'll do it. I don't know. Yeah, so on to... I actually didn't see what that was. 13. We're heading to 13. Purge Train. Tyro and Elarra find a new corrupted painting thanks to the sudden appearance of Chococheap. Within that record, they meet a former... Yeah, I think I might skip the prologues because it just... I don't know. It feels like the prologues are... I don't know. Not spoiler... Oh, a little bit spoilery. I didn't know about Chococheap. A former soldier fighting tirelessly to achieve her goal, but mostly it won't be spoilery because, you know, I know who Lightning is. Okay. I think these will be available once I'm in the fight itself, and I can't, unlike the Nightmare dungeons and, you know, just the Realm dungeons, I can't actually set my party up in any other way in advance of this, so I think I'll probably skip these until the boss fights themselves. Russell. Elarra, something's been following us. Yeah, for some time now. What should we do, Cold Run? I'll try talking to them. Yeah, intimidate them with your baby face. Be careful. I don't blame him for having a baby face. He's literally a baby. I will. I mean, he's not literally a baby, but he is like 7. Hey, I know you're out there. Show yourself. Who are you, and why are you following us? Gweh! Gweh! Chocobos don't say Gweh. This is a truly magical world. A magical and alien land. Cauldron, are you okay? There is something on my face. He looks sad rather than horrified. Look at that Chocobo chick. It looks so concerned. Gweh. A chocobo. It has a little bell around its neck. Is it domesticated? Gweh. Too tight. Can't breathe. Please get off him. Gweh. I'm alive. I think she understands what I'm saying. Clever girl. Are you sure you want to... That has to be a translation nod to the... to Jurassic Park. Anytime you say clever girl, that's a nod to Jurassic Park, right? And a real cutie, too. She is. She's cutie, like some babies look like old men, and this is like the Chocobo version of that. Gweh? If you say so. At least now we know what's been following us. This Chocobo. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's a Choco chick. Wow, Cauldron, I guess even you make mistakes sometimes. I'm going to read that as sass. She's a Chococheap. No kidding, you really know your stuff, Elarra. I love Chocobos, so I've been studying up on them. Princess Chocobo. Gweh. So we've ascended from question mark to Chocobo to Chococheap to Princess Chocobo. She's still just a child. Maybe she got separated from her parents? Yeah, her parents are apparently the king and queen of the Chocobos. I don't know. I could have sworn this area isn't a Chocobo habitat. Gweh. What's that? You want to come with us? Gweh. Cauldron, do you think we could keep her with us for a while? I guess. I mean... I don't know, Elarra. Dr. Mog might not approve. Don't be a narc. Are you supposed to pick up... I know with some birds, like, if you touch them... Someone on Twitter said the other day that if you touch a bird when it's young, like, its mother will reject it because it won't recognize the scent or something. Probably not the same for Chocobos, but... Because their scent is overpowering, but still. Please, Cauldron? Gweh, gweh. Well... Okay, I'll talk to Dr. Mog about it. Thanks, Cauldron. Gweh. But first things first, we need to find more paintings here in the woods, I guess. I can hear a voice around here. Gweh, gweh. What is... Ah! Cauldron, over there. A painting. It must be up on that tree branch or something. Thanks for finding it for us. Gweh. All right then, let's go in. Okay. The premise of this is so ridiculous. Gweh. Huh? No, you can't come with us. It's dangerous in the paintings. Please be a good girl and wait for us here, okay? Yeah, but what happened? Well, I was gonna say in Final Fantasy V we had to leave the Chocobo outside the. We had to leave Boko outside the pirate cave very early on. I was surprised how little a role Boko played in that game, because we basically left Boko outside there and we came back and Boko was happy, and then we came back even later and Boko had a family, and so I don't know, like, I'm sure there's some version of Final Fantasy V in that universe that's just like a Chocobo dating sim, where like you just play as Boko and like all the other stuff happening outside and you don't get to see it. You're just trying to mac on the Choco chicks. And so I hope this isn't the same thing with Princess Chocobo here. I hope we actually get to have her as a part of the cast. Gweh. I promise, we'll be right back. Gweh. That's a good girl. Come on, Cauldron. Right. Let's hop into the horrifying steampunk world of not Final Fantasy VII. I know this place. This game was underrated. I remember it well. Saj, quiet. Just because you're kids doesn't mean they'll go easy on you. Sorry, this is... I don't remember the... I want to replay 13 at some point. I really enjoyed 13's mechanics, and I think I'd enjoy them more. I enjoyed them way more than I was expecting to. Lightning Returns especially. I love the mechanics, the combat mechanics in Lightning Returns. It almost felt like as close as the game got to like a Souls-like in some ways, with the parry mechanics and everything there. Lightning, it's time. Saj, you serious? Be quiet. They're like getting deported out of here or something like that. I don't think they're going to prison, but they were getting deported out of the main city or something. My memory of it is very hazy. Lightning is such a badass too. I know this is blasphemy, but Lightning is like better Cloud. Saj, she did it. And I like 7... I don't know if I like 7 more than 13. I think I probably find them comparable. The original 7. I like the remake more than 13, but I think the original 7 is probably comparable to 13 in a lot of the ways. As someone who has no nostalgia for it as like a game I grew up with, I thought they were similarly good. Yeah, but Lightning I like significantly more than Cloud. Cauldron. That's Lightning. Cauldron. Right, let's go. I'm glad Elarra is part of the group now, like as far as fighting. So we got Psycom Warders. That's right, those yeah, I do remember the Psycom. I sometimes mix up the Psycom Warders with the Final Fantasy 15 like mech soldiers, but these were just actual people, right? Not soulless husks. I also dig the background. You just see the passengers, not passengers, like the deportees or whatever they were sitting on the train. Saj, you all right? Oh, I forgot about that. Right. I wonder if the Chocobo Princess is related to I wonder if that actually is Saj's chocobo chip coming out of the painting. Oh, sorry. I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. That's what I get. Not bad for a couple of kids, but don't press your luck. We won't. No, I think we... No, this is Chocobo Chick, and it's saying Gweh, not Gweh. Gweh. Like, I think weird as this is, I think it's going to be a plot point that it says, like, Gweh, and not... That it says Gweh and not Gweh. Like, that's unusual in Chocobo terms in this series. Elarra, a Chocobo. Saj, you like Chocobos, do you? Of course. What kid doesn't? Who can forget Vivi's first meeting with a Chocobo? That's right. Oh, yeah. Right. We're also in hostile territory and on the verge of death. There's more coming. Just that gun, that sprite that's like, the gun sprite that's like bigger than she is. You two stay back. I want to fight too. So do I. I was going to say they don't use child soldiers, but hope is a thing. Can't blame me for wanting to help out. And the Falsies don't differentiate. Falsies are the gods, right? Lassie. So I know Lassies are, you know, the people imbued with a focus. Falsies, I think, are the gods. What are they called when you fail your focus? Isn't that like you become something else, like a fail-see? I don't know what they're called. I don't remember. Just everything about lightning is just oozes cool in a way that probably bothers some people. Like, it probably feels very forced to some people. Like, but so that was the same with Cloud. They're both like overly edgy. I just like lightning more, and I think her half cape is awesome. And the pink hair and just everything about her. Everything about her. I'm a big lightning fan. Saj, so far so good. I also like how she's callous as hell. I mean, Cloud was a spiky hair jerk, I think Yuffie called him. But Lightning, I don't remember the details again, but I seem to remember her just, like, abandoning hope at one point because she was, like, slowing her down. I mean, she came back eventually, but, like, she is cold, and I'm here for it. Dash, they all want to fight. And so do we. Look, I told you, I don't care how good you are. I won't put children in danger. Lightning. Lightning will put children in danger. Fine, fight. You gonna let these kids fight? We're on a mission. They can help, we let them. You're really something. Remind me, was there any magical reason why Lightning was kind of cold in that way? Like, was it? I know Cloud had like was impacted by everything Zack related and the Mako tanks and all that. But did Lightning have anything like that, or was that just how she was? Saj, run! Oh, I guess not. I meant away. Saj is the cast of 13 as a whole is strong. Snow I don't like. He got better in the later games, in the sequels, but like Saj and Lightning and Hope is okay, I guess. But like, watch and learn. Saj and Lightning and especially Fang and Vanille. God, I love Fang and Vanille. All right, so we're gonna go with Lightning, Dark Buster. Sure, I don't think it's weak against Dark, and let's protect. I don't remember if Protect on its own is a group thing, and Box Step. I have to check what Box Step does again. I always forget. Okay, so so Protect is probably not worth it because it just goes on one person. Box Step is some kind of debuff, so we definitely want to use that early on. Also, I think it probably lowers damage and protection and resistance. Does that kind of thing stack? A lot of the Bard abilities do seem to stack. Blitz, or yeah, sure, let's Blitz. And we'll just go Thunder. Box Step again in case it does stack. Get Dark busted. That is good to use. I will use Blitz going forward whenever it's on basically on cooldown. I also like how when you use Cure in this game, it's like a smart targeting system, and if you hit it without a target, it'll just target whoever's... I don't know. Does it target whoever's lowest total health or lowest percentage of health? I think it's whoever's lowest total health. Like, with stuff to heal. I don't know. Or maybe it's... I don't know what it is. But it's some kind of smart targeting. It's not something I have to worry about when playing, which I appreciate. Also, general question is... so, as far as how to spend my mithril, well, I'll come back to that in a sec. Sad. Whew, we did it. Oh, hey. Just pure style. Sag, aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? Wrong game. I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? Right. I'd forgotten about Sanctum. What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that? I was a soldier. She had to be like 100% like a riff on Cloud. Like this, so much of this game was like similar themes or similar, at the very least aesthetically, but I think plot beyond that, like so much of it had stuff to do with 7 too, didn't it? Hey, where do you think you're going? Come on, after him. Yeah, I think Cauldron in this game, just like Cauldron in real life, is kind of a lightning fanboy. Chocobo Chip. Gweh. I probably don't need to say Chocobo Chick. I think if I say Gweh, you probably, even if you're just listening, you probably know who I'm voicing. Chocobo, we just can't catch a break, can we? She's really special to you, isn't she? Speaking of Chocobos. Does she have a name? Now that you mention it, no. I just never got around to it. Fact is, naming her. Well, forget it. Enough about me. You have a chocobo of your own? Yeah, I don't remember. I forget. I remember the broad strokes. I remember it was probably something related to Dash as far as why he didn't name her, but I don't remember. I do, actually. I haven't named her either. What if she just calls her princess? Maybe she's not an actual princess. Maybe that's just the name she'll give her. Something like that. You just got to go with your gut. Pick a name that's easy on the ears. Right, I went with Pigeon for this cat. Because he sounded like a pigeon when he was happy and cooing when he was younger. Easy on the ears, right. Good advice, thanks. Onto the Hanging Edge Part 1. I'm just gonna dive into this rather than read a little prologue. I'll let the story tell me what's happening in the story itself. Okay. Whoop, zoop. Oh no, shoot, I didn't mean to... I forgot I can actually look around. Is there anything super secret here? No, never mind. There's no super secrets I can see right now. Life Crystal Water. I don't quite know how to use Life Crystal Waters. Like, I know how to use them. I don't know who to put them on or whether to stack them all on one character that I know is going to be in a core party or distribute them evenly. Null Crystal Water. Okay. Just double checking. And nope. Ah. Pantherons. Taking on trained soldiers, better die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell without the brimstone. Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad. This is going fast, because this place is an exactly paradise, domestic peacekeepers, nothing to worry about. Maybe not for Soldier Girl, but hey. Yeah, that's... Did I change a setting or something? That, like, ramp that's sprinted by. I didn't think I changed any settings. Okay. Oh, right, the bridge got destroyed. I remember now, and I remember why it's called the Hanging Edge. Saj, do we turn back? Lightning, there's no time. Then what do you suggest we do? Quiet. Hey, wait, no, don't leave me. Is that like a jetpack? I forgot how she got flying powers. Let go. Oh, right. So she didn't... Hell no, you're my only way out of here. Right, she was ready to abandon his ass. Oh, God, she's so ridiculously callous, and I loved it. Ugh. Hey, that might get us across. Right there. Looks that way. She was also going to leave another 2 children, but again, she did that with hope, so that's nothing new for Lightning. We can go. Oh, God, I didn't mean to click there. I wanted to keep looking. Hopefully, I didn't miss the first super secret hidden thing. Pigeon, can I help you, sir? This is a boss fight, right? The purple swords. Marauder. Deportees, weapons down. Hey for this, turn ugly. Turn ugly. This is so fast. He wants to kill us without a fight. Time's up. Okay. So I'm not expecting this to be too bad, but let's double cut. We'll Dark Buster on the big guy, and we'll lightning them all. And weak Poka, because weak Poka reduces attack, I checked. So sometimes, like that moment, Dark Buster, it didn't say it got resisted. Does that just mean that sometimes it misses without being resisted? I guess it only says it has a moderate chance to land it, so it's possible it wouldn't hit either because it was going to hit and got resisted, or because it just wasn't going to hit on that roll. No one's in any real danger here. Yeah, give him a double cut. Give him the old Dark Buster. Bop him with your cane. Yeah, I probably should have just used a single target one. That's fine, we're good. Farewell, Marauder. Dash. Out now, massacre. Those people won't even live long enough to die on pulse. Sorry, the cat's making some kind of noise back there. That was the idea. What? Sanctum logic. They conjured up the purge to eliminate the threat. This came well before the Purge movies, right? I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here? Execution masquerading as exile. Yeah, no one really was in contact. It's funny, the prior stories were like fun romps compared to the hellscape that is Final Fantasy XIII for these kids to get shoved into. That's all the Purge ever was. Elarra, how awful. Saj, relocation to Pulse. How does a government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was going to happen. The Purge was PSICOM. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps. PSICOM, Guardian Corps. Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they? Paul's Fal'Cie and their L'Cie are the enemies of the state. Tell a soldier to kill an enemy and you really think it's going to matter what uniform he's wearing? Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot, got himself shot instead. How about you? Orders say shoot, you pull the trigger? At some point, probably, yeah. Fine, forget I asked. Yeah, it's... Again, this is like a much more grown-up situation for these kids to get, like, shoved into compared to what we've seen before. Please stop it, both of you. You're giving me guff. Guess I was out of line. Sorry about that. What is this anyway? This is just like a moving walkway, or whether this was a ship or something? Again, it's been so long since I... Oh, hello. It's been so long since I played 13. It feels like it's been a while. Myrmidon. Okay. So, I don't have lightning attacks on you. Caltrop Bomb, sure, why not? And even though it's a multi-target, let's do lightning, because maybe it'll be better against the likes of a mech enemy. No, it's weak to fire, never mind. The surprise. What is Caltrop Bomb? It's a series of 3 fire hits. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, so we'll just go with Fire Strike, because I don't know what Smite is, and I don't want to risk it if I know it's vulnerable to fire. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So Hanging Edge 2 now. You know, because we can always pull this up mid-fight, so I'm just going to go in. So Snow is in the party now. Let me see what Snow's abilities are, because Snow, I remember being confused by Metaguard when I had it on him, like, in the other part of this game. Deal 2 physical attacks to all enemies with a moderate chance to interrupt their action. So interrupt, I'm not quite... Interrupt means when an attack is charging up, it stops it or resets it. I'm not sure which of those, but it's probably one of those. Charge and draw fire. I don't think I have that ability at all on any of my characters. Increase the defense of the user and divert all single target physical attacks to them. That's kind of an interesting one. A good knight ability. Where are we? We're not where we were before. You okay? This is Snow, right? Yeah. Snow! Oh, the hell do you know me? You get separated from your parents? He friggin' glows. Not to worry, your hero is here to save the day. He was so insufferable at the start of the game. I only really got to... I could be wrong, because, again, I know it was a while, but I seem to remember getting to like him much more in the sequel, in Lightning Returns especially. I'll take you to safety. Come with me. Thank you so much. If I remember right, Lightning's group... That's right, they kind of split, and Snow's group were split up at this point. Could the painting have wanted us to meet them? That's interesting, because I haven't really thought about the paintings, like what the point of the corruption of the paintings is. Is it some sort of training thing, like where the paintings want to impart with Cold Run with, like, the ability to... I don't even know. They want to impart him with, like, the ability to sympathize with them, or to just to get a better first-hand understanding of what's going on? I'm going to keep everyone safe. Cocoon, Sanctum, Psycom, none of that matters. I'm going to keep everyone safe too by looking for loot. Nothing I'm seeing. Okay. Zoop. Alright, what do you got, Snow? Psycom Warder. We'll do charge, because that's a nice big burst of damage. Charge, water, and... You're not going to need to protect here. Bop. Great, Snow is a puncher. Oh, right, I have to go to a specific thing. Boxes, what is this again? Just a point of interest or something? Yeah, it's just a movement point, I think, right? And we got a boss. It's funny, they actually capture the linearity of 13 that I think threw some people off pretty well with this particular segment. Heroes don't turn tail and run. And he's not like it's not evil. He was just, Snow was more just annoying than evil, even at his worst, if I remember correctly. Let's do draw fire, because I don't want the kids to get hit. Let's try lightning, because you look like you might be weak to lightning, and we'll try protect. Oh, I forgot, protect is not protect Guy. I should have, yeah, I should have done protect on Snow. Yeah, so weak to lightning. Much like myself. Sovereign Fist, let's see what Sovereign Fist is. Protect on you. And yeah, keep on lightning them. It's a pretty sweet animation. All of the sprite animations in this game are really impressive to me. Maybe I'm easily impressed, that's certainly possible, but it works on me. Yeah, it's Cyclone Grimoire. So this is... I was surprised to read that this was a non-elemental attack rather than a wind attack. Because that looks windy to me. Yeah, these are... I wonder if at any point they will become a threat, but they're certainly not yet. It's certainly not yet. But again, it's still very early. Like, I wouldn't expect most first level... This is basically the first level still. Not quite the first level, but... I'll be curious if they do change how they do manage the difficulty in a mode like this, where they can control the player's strength as well as the enemy's strength. When they have a lot more control over the fight of the encounters than they do in, like the version of the game where you could... A level 1 character could have a ridiculous weapon that just destroys everything. And yeah, these kids should not be here. Like, this is a terrible place for them to be. They're gonna get, like, PTSD from this, from being in 13. Ah! No. No! And I did feel bad for Snow, because, like, this was, like, he definitely had some trauma as a result of this whole thing, and... Elarra, get back! And now Elarra's gonna have that trauma? This is just... Oh, that's not Hope, that's Hope's mother. Friggin' cat. Anyone want to buy a cat? Get him home, please. Hold on. Ah! Dude, what? You did it. Congratulations, Cold Run. Hopefully they have therapy at the academy. Yeah, ... indeed. Princess Chocobo. I forgot Princess Chocobo after all that. Gweh. Looks like we're back. The painting's back to normal, too. And that's how that painting is supposed to be? Unfortunately for him. What happens to those two? Noah survives, but the woman who fell... Oh no. Yeah, this isn't just reading about it, this is watching it happen. Jesus. If only I'd been ready, I could have saved her. You can't, that would be changing history. What's wrong with that? Good question. I'm glad they're actually asking it. Because Dr. Mogg said tampering with the paintings is forbidden. Okay, Elarra, good. Question authority. That's not a good response. I don't understand. What's wrong with helping people? I'm sure there's a good reason to it, but if the best he said is it's forbidden, like, yeah, push those boundaries. Gweh. Oh, sorry, we're not fighting, I promise. Gweh? We're not, okay? Please don't look at us like that. Gweh. I can't get over how good the face they gave to the Chocobo Princess is. Sorry to worry you, Soon. That's the name she gave him. She gave her. Soon? That man with the Chocobo on his head told me. He said just go with your gut. He said I should pick a name that's easy on the ears. Soon is easy on... Yeah, easy on whose ears? Gweh. Look, she likes it. From now on, your name is Psoon. Gweh. That's a pretty good, like, what the fuck face for Cold Run. Okay, I think that's... You can now go to Airship. Okay. That's going to be it for me for today. Next time we'll go on to the Final Fantasy IV stuff, and boy, is there a lot of it. Yeah, we'll probably split that up over a couple. And there's a couple of these, like, where you can go off the beaten path. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Yeah, next time we'll continue on in the record dungeons. And if you enjoyed this and want to let me know, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.